Welcome to Streetz is Talking Radio Show podcast.
In a brand new radio station.
Yeah. I am your host, TJ the Chicago Kid. Here with ashy hands.
I just put on lotion.
The motherfucking hands look like you can strike a match on them bitches. B. Johnson.
That's me.
Not here today is the flamboyant Mr. Norman. He had emergency bunion removal surgery.
And in his place is my rainbow colored
This
hat.
fucking funny looking ass fucking hat.
Snap for the kids. TJ's favorite.
What's up,
Rainbow
everybody in the
for
chat
Norman.
room? Shut up, Di. We did what we had to do. We're a little bit late, 10 minutes, but it's a black-owned station, so.
TJ had to dust off his hat. You still got some residue
I tried
left.
to give you a target this week.
With that hat? Why
I
does that
tried
hat
to give you
look
a
like
target
that?
this week. Since I fucked you up about your hat last week, I got
It's nothing wrong
like
with my
four
hat.
hats in the back seat of my car. I said, let me
And you
grab this
still
dusty
chose
motherfucker.
that one?
I chose this one because I felt
ass
like you was
hat.
gonna need a help because Norman ain't here to help your ass today.
Oh, no, I
He's
don't
just
need
simply
Norman.
one-on-one. It's like
Hey,
one-on-one
Norman.
at the blackjack
My
table.
hat will hold
me and
me
you.
down.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
What the fuck ever. B, 7 days. What's up? What happened?
It's cold.
It's cold in a motherfucker.
E-mother, as they say in the city. E-mother effer. Yeah, I have no news.
You fuck your husband?
Your Honor, I'm good.
Yeah, he beat that monkey up. He want to claim the kids, so he had to do what he.
Oh, you tried it. You will not. Not on my time.
7 days. Let's see. 7 days. I discovered that bitches ain't shit. To the capital B, the capital ITCH. Bitches ain't shit.
I guess it's just the ones you know.
Oh, it could be the one I know.
You know, you attract things that I like.
Bitches ain't shit. Bitches be out here lying. Bitches be out here telling falsehoods, blaming shit on motherfuckers that they shouldn't be blaming on motherfuckers.
What they tell you, your neck
I
is small.
can't really go into it because we talked about this shit off air. But I will say this: there's a lot of things that I could tolerate from a person. Lying ain't one of them. Once you lie to me, because if I'm being 100% honest to you about something, and then you lie to me,
I can't stand a liar.
I can't fuck with a liar. I can't fuck with a thief. So, 7 days, we might as well jump right into it. I destroyed B last week.
Lies and deceit. Again.
Her and Norman always coming for me.
I give you a point. I give you 1
point.
Just one.
Man, I killed you with that last week.
You will not come with a vintage biddy and think that you got me. No one knew who that lady was.
They didn't have to know, but the picture was 100% honest.
It was cute for you.
It was cute for me.
Like, yeah, because
See, here's what happened with
I
B.
gave you credit. I said 8
B will
points.
fry the shit out of you, right? She'll fry the shit out of you. But if you get her back,
Right, I gave you a point.
you know when motherfucker be mad, be like, oh, that's not funny. Oh, that person, nobody knows that person. No, that shit was hilarious.
Nobody
Because
knew
Norman
the
got up
lady.
and walked the fuck out of here laughing.
I thought it was the lady died that same night, one of them old comedians, and I thought it was her. And I was like, oh my God, you predicted it. But no one knew who she was. And I was like, oh, that's the lady there. Only old people, like, yeah.
Oh, so we telling old jokes now?
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, all right.
You're vintage.
Got you. Well, 7 days. Let's see what else happened. Oh, what's up? Y'all looking at me on Instagram. Y'all know I'm looking handsome and shit.
Which
If
side
you
they
want
see?
to,
What side they see?
what side they see? They see the side
The
that's
shitty
facing
side
the
of that
camera.
hat. That's what they see. Oh my God,
Look,
turn your
my
hat over
hat
to the
is
camera.
fucked up.
No, to the up. Do you see? Oh my gosh, it's like
Look, my hat. I gave you an easy target today.
It's like ass and skeet and all that over that hat. That hat is disgusting.
Like I've been fucking in the back seat.
Like,
Not
ew, that is so disgusting. That's nasty.
Put the head back on my head.
Oh, and then you have the the red, black, and green. We do not represent that nasty ass hat that you have on.
Oh, that's disgusting. Somebody just called me ugly. Di called me ugly. Di, look, you don't want the smoke. I'm telling you. Stay your punk ass
You
on
lucky
my...
you didn't see him up close, Di.
What you mean, see me up close?
Yes.
Nigga, I'm fine. Shit. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Yesterday was Martin Luther King's birthday. We have all kind of fucked up shit going on. But what was interesting yesterday was Kamala Harris, the senator for California, announced that she was running for president yesterday.
Is it Kamala or Kamala?
I think it's Kamala.
You think?
They pronounce it Kamala.
Did she say her name is Kamala?
Kamala is the fucking wrestler from back in the 80s that slapped his stomach.
That's I would
Kamala is her name. It's Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, former Attorney General for the state of California. She's now a U.S. Senator for the state of California. She has announced she is running for president of the United States.
You said you predicted it.
I predicted it.
It was an easy one.
No, it wasn't. I predicted it prior to her even being, well, right after she was sworn into the Senate. I said after her first a Senate confirmation hearing where it was confirming some of the cabinet members, the way she questioned one of the Trump nominees, I said right then, I said, that's going to be the next POTUS of the United States. That's going to be the first woman. That's going to be the first POTUS. Now, I wasn't saying that because I'm jumping on the bandwagon of another black person and just saying I'm going to automatically vote for her. That's not why I said it.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I did that.
If that's the only black person,
I did that with I did that with the half skin, the half white guy.
Okay.
I just voted for him, and I had intentions of voting for Cynthia McKinney, but I didn't want to be on the wrong side of history, so I voted for him the first time. I voted for him the second time.
So basically, you're a get with.
But well, I was a get with then,
but not now.
But not now. I'm not doing it now. I'm not even. I don't even think that I'm going to get up and go to the polls come the next presidential election because it's all some bullshit. But I will say this: I do believe that she's going to be the next president of the United States. But black folks, particularly black women, lost their collective shit.
Oh gosh, here you go back.
I'm not bashing.
Here we go.
I'm not bashing.
Keep going.
I'm not bashing. You have these social media presence, the kinfolk collectives that just lost their mind in dragging up whatever dirt they could about Senator Harris as to why she isn't a good candidate for the United States. And, you know, I'm not throwing on a cape. I just got to be clear. I'm not throwing on a cape. But I find it kind of disingenuous that everybody threw on their research hat when she announced. When there has been...
That's what they do.
When there has been 7 Democrats that announced officially that they running for president, and none of these same funky bitches
here we go.
know anything about those other candidates. They didn't go dig up no dirt on Elizabeth Warren. They didn't dig up no dirt on Tulsi Gabbard. They didn't dig up no dirt on any of these other motherfucking white folks, Julian Castro down in Texas. They didn't dig up no dirt on anybody. They just went straight for the throats of Kamala Harris. And a lot of the shit was just misinformation. I was having to explain to that mutual black friend we have, who always seems to be the Cape Crusader of the Shea Butters, that
beige connection.
You can't just automatically take what these women say, because a lot of these bitches, these funky bitches.
Oh gosh, is this what you're saying about the next the president?
No. I don't have anything against. I don't have anything against Ms. Harris, because I'll be honest. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I know everything about her. I know about her history in California as Attorney General. I know about her history as the district attorney for San Francisco. I'm not gonna pretend I know that, because I don't. I live in Maryland. I don't understand California politics. I don't live there.
I know the teachers are striking right now.
Yeah, I know the teachers are striking.
Can you help them out, Miss POTUS to be?
Well, I don't know that, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know everything that she did. But a little research goes a long fucking way. And instead of just hearing people, it's just some women within our community.
Why got to be women?
No, listen to what I'm saying. I mean, it's people in our community,
okay,
but in this particular instance, these women have nothing better to do to just sit around and destroy any and everybody that fucking looks like them. I mean, they attacked this woman about her heritage. They attacked this woman because she's married to a white man. They attacked this woman because of what they perceive as her being the lead prosecutor for the state of California, which by and part is to prosecute fucking crimes. They attack everything instead of just saying,
we know who doing the crime in Cali.
Let's see what the fuck is going on with her. Let's see what her positions are. Let's see where she stands on this particular thing or what she stands on that particular thing. Because what somebody did as attorney general for a particular state ain't gonna be the same thing that they push as a senator. The same thing that they push as a senator ain't gonna be the same thing that they push as the president of the United States. People should be allowed to evolve and change their ideas, which they don't give a chance. They don't give a chance to this black woman. It just, they went straight for. So I'm thinking, if Cory Booker decides to run, if Eric Holder decides to run, if Deval Patrick decides to run, any other black person decides to run, the black community are going to pick their fucking bones apart while ignoring these white folks. What's the matter? You got peanut butter in the roof of your mouth?
You waiting for me to say something?
I'm waiting on you to say something. You normally ain't this fucking quiet.
I really don't care, like, basically, because I'm like, are people really going to be checking for a president in 2020? Is that it? It's 2020, right? Mm-hmm. Presidents don't have a good rap at the current moment. Like, so are we really checking for presidents? Like,
no, but basically, you know, people want to.
We're showing that anybody can be president. It doesn't really matter. Like, are we really checking for that?
But the thing is that not that. We're not checking for it. We're not checking for it until we see a black face. Then when we see a black face, we begin to scrutinize this person down to who she married, which is irrelevant, down to who her parents are, which is irrelevant. It should be irrelevant. We're bringing up these things as facts. She's not looking to run for Attorney General of California. She's looking to become President of the United States. So her agenda is not necessarily going to be the exact same. She has to enforce a set of laws within the legislature of California as Attorney General. So people were saying that, you know, she was getting people for 3 strikes. The California legislature implemented 3 strikes. It is mandatory sentences. It is something that a judge can't get around. It's something that a prosecutor can't get around. If you fuck around and you got 2 strikes and you commit a 3rd fucking crime and you're guilty, it's a maximum of 20 to life. That's just it. She has no way of getting around that.
Why not?
A judge does not have that discretion. They don't have that discretion because that's in the law. If a person has been convicted of
laws can be changed though.
But
so she's in a position.
She can't do it as the Attorney General. That's not her job. That's not within her mandate. She can't change laws. If a person case comes before her office and they have 2 strikes and they committed a 3rd fucking felony,
I'd root for her more if she stepped out of that box and went to the one that would push for change. That's what the president changed. Wasn't that Obama's platform change?
But she did though. What she did was she took a stance of, if they're low-level felonies, I won't prosecute them as low-level felonies in the case of going to 3 strikes, in order to prevent these people from going from. So if theft of property is 500 and above and you steal a set of tires, you shouldn't get 20 years to life for that. So she said, I'm not going to prosecute that as a person that goes out and gets captured by the police with an illegal gun. So she decided not to prosecute that. But
that does nothing for the next person.
She has to follow the law.
Yeah, that does nothing for the next person who comes in after her.
But I'm saying but the Attorney General has to abide. See, this is.
I understand.
This is the problem. People, I don't think that they have civics in school anymore. Because people really don't understand the function of the legislative branch. They don't understand the function of the executive branch.
You can tell you old as hell because they don't call it civics no more.
They don't understand.
It's just government.
Okay, but they still don't understand the function of the 3 branches of government. The Attorney General works for the governor. It works under the governor, under the law enforcement agency, not the law making agency. That's the California legislature.
But that's what I said. I said I would have respected more to step out of your box to work for change.
But she went from attorney. The only thing
instead of just being laxed about it, because then the next person after you can still enforce that.
Well, I mean, she was lax. She was lax where she needed to be lax. she was firm where she needed to be firm. And
she had her agenda.
And our black friend, our very dark black friend kept talking about more black men. She was prosecuting. She was anti-black men. Let's just be clear about something. Only 6.4% of the population of California is African American. It's not like she sat and said, I'm going to let all the Hispanics go. That's 35%.
That's still people of color.
I'm going to let all the white people go. That's 44%. And I'm only going to concentrate on doing the 3 strikes with black people. That's not what happened. And it's just a fucked up misrepresentation that you could just throw on a person, and these ad hominem attacks on a person just because you short of the information to make an argument, so you're going to make up shit as you go. And it was kind of disgusting to me because she just announced. It's 7 people that announced before her, and people don't even, well, we don't even know them folks. Well, get to know them, because these are the people that once you cancel her and you don't support her, this is what's going to be fucking left. So if you choose to bask in your ignorance, but you're going to attack her, then fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck everybody that had you, because we can't never get ahead because we too busy looking for a reason to destroy and eat our own.
And then we got to have a chat with California because they voted her in. So yeah, let's talk Cali.
Yeah, if anybody from California is listening, I mean, I know y'all ahead.
They're not listening, nope.
Give us a call at 301-232-5700. Anybody that has a comment.
California Avenue, we'll take that.
Do like you do on the motherfucking regular radio station. Call, get your comment off, then get your funky ass off the phone. We don't need you motherfuckers on the goddamn line pontificating and taking over the whole goddamn show. If you want your own show, start your own shit. Thank you. Boom.
Mic drop.
What else was we discussing?
We were discussing not that, but entertainment.
We always discuss entertainment. What's going on in entertainment right now? Oh, Black Panther got nominated for 7 fucking Academy Awards.
Actually, there were quite a few African American films that.
Yeah, you got what's the one?
Green Mile,
Green Room.
Green Book. Green Room.
Some shit that's green. Mashallah Ali.
Yes, doing his thing. The something of Bill Street. Look, we don't have any type of.
We don't have nothing. We don't know shit. We just go off the top of our motherfucking head like battle rappers.
The talk. If Bill Street could talk.
If Bill Street could talk, that's what the girl that used to be on
King
227 and did the voice of Riley on the Boondocks.
Yes,
that's Regina King. They got nominated for 7. I don't think that.
Kendrick is nominated for Oscar. Him and the SZA girl.
SZA.
I said, oh, she better come out. And
so they're nominated for 7 awards. If they don't win anything, they're already a winner in my book, because when your movie go over $1.4 billion and you only made it for $250 billion,
you know what?
That's a win.
The category that I know they would have been a shoe-in to win, they were not nominated for.
What's that?
Was like, what was that? The special effects and the cinematography or whatever?
Right. I think they got it for costumes. They're nominated for Best Movie of the Year. They're nominated for the score.
Right.
They're nominated for.
But they up against Mary Poppins and them. I'm like, ooh, I like Mary Poppins and them. But yeah.
You're strange. I think they. I personally think they should get Best Movie of the Year. That would be dope than a motherfucker.
It would be.
That almost all black cast.
It's a tough lineup because
it was some pretty good movies that people have actually seen
right
and heard of.
Yeah,
if you ain't seen them, you fucking heard of them. I hate when a motherfucker like Ali or Malcolm X goes up against some shit like Driving Miss Daisy. Like, who the fuck saw that?
Somebody.
Everybody saw Malcolm X. Everybody saw Ali, but nobody saw motherfucker Driving Miss Daisy.
I haven't seen Ali.
Yeah, because you're not black. Anyway,
don't come for me.
Even though she's appropriating,
you see my cornrows
even
today.
though she's appropriating the hairstyle of black women, she's not. This is not a black woman.
I struggle.
What up in the chat room, everybody? What's up, Lauren? What's up, Cuzzo? What's up, Brandon?
So yeah, we're on day 32 of the shutdown.
Day 32 of the shutdown.
And so I believe it's coming. I don't think it's this month. beginning next month, they're supposed to like double up on SNAP.
No.
They've already gotten it.
They've already gotten it because the benefits run out as of the first. The first, nobody is getting paid.
They've already got doubled up on.
So they doubled up on it, which is fucking. You know, some bitches in the hood and already sold their stamps.
I haven't came across anybody.
Motherfucker gonna be hungry than a motherfucker in
I got
February.
a couple of coins.
I had said that this shutdown has nothing to do with the wall.
Of course not.
It has absolutely nothing to do with the wall because he started out saying he had 2 years to push his wall through. Then once he gets a Democratic-led Congress, now all of a sudden the wall becomes a priority over everything else. And he went from 5 billion to 15 billion to 20 billion. And I said earlier when people were losing their shit about it, I'm like, look, this ain't about the wall. This ain't about border security. This is about shutting down a government that's actually investigating him.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the theories that's going on.
Oh, it's one of the it's not a theory because the Justice Department, right after the shutdown began, went to the courts and asked the courts to delay moving forward on a trial or moving forward on an investigation of Trump violating the emoluments clause within the Constitution, the one that says that he can't have business interests, he can't receive money from foreign entities and shit like that. He's being investigated for that. So
I would have thought that the Justice Department is one of those agencies that would still be functioning.
Yeah, they're functioning, so but they've been directed because he has a new director. He has a new head of the Attorney General.
They need a delay.
They need a delay, and this is the reason that's being given. So the investigation on Trump, while they're still moving forward, they've been significantly hindered because if I have to go to the IRS or if I have to go to the State Department to look for documentation or to look for certain records to be pulled and there's no staff there, that's going to hinder my investigation. So this ain't really, Trump don't give a fuck about no wall. He really don't give a fuck about the American people, to be perfectly honest with you. And I love the fact that white folks who are staunch supporters of Trump are going to start feeling it with the rest of us. Yeah, you can talk that shit about you need border security in a minute, but when that motherfucking check ain't there for you to buy them goddamn jars of mayonnaise that y'all love, shit gonna get real fucking different real fucking soon.
Yeah, they don't struggle the same.
No, they don't struggle. It's
black
different.
Folks thrive and struggle.
Yeah, we will come up with some creative ways to come up with some bread.
And I've heard some good advice that during the shutdown or so, black folks need to start getting back into the bartering system, and purchase whatever we do have within our community. This is the time where we can thrive and we can build ourselves up.
Right.
This is the opportunity for that. While everybody else is struggling, we can build ourselves up.
Well, I mean, anytime is the best time for us to do that.
Yeah, anytime. But now,
right now,
at this point where
right now, white folks, y'all are about to experience what you all have put black people through in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s. We had a little prosperity in the 90s with Bill Clinton. Then we went back to shit with Bush in the 2000s. Then we had a slight come up with the half-white president. And now we back at so now y'all about to get the fuck shit full time. And it's going to be real different when those stamps don't hit, because the majority of recipients of the SNAP program are white women.
Right.
When them stamps not gonna hit, them 54% of you funky bitches that voted for him gonna start to fucking feel it. When you can't, look, I was
all canned peas.
When I went to Royal Farms.
Of course,
the last week. Fuck you.
You got the chicken box.
You know it. Last week when I left the station from the show, I stopped at Royal Farms on the way home. They got a brand new Royal Farms over there by the casino.
Damn.
And it was a white woman. It was a white woman came up to me.
You was at the grand opening.
No, I wasn't at the grand. Fuck you. I was at the Rural Farms, the Rural Farms joint, and a white woman came up to me and said, "Sir," that's the first thing that threw me off. She real fucking humble. She said, "Sir, I'm homeless," and I was getting ready to walk past her, and she said, "I'm hungry. Can you buy me something to eat?" Something about me. I've been homeless. I've had to sleep on the motherfucking trains in Chicago from end to end. I know what that feeling is like. It is nothing like, who the fuck keep doing that shit? Look at Norman.
Trump. Is that you?
He said I'ma light bead Sharpie eyebrows up next week.
Norman, lucky I was going to print out a picture of his face and then draw the color in the hair.
Shots from the shadows.
I was going to color in his hair, but I didn't do that, Norman. I didn't do that to you.
Norman is throwing shots from the fucking shadows.
Hey, Rainbow.
Shit, I forgot. I took
on the train, sleeping on the train.
I'm sleeping on the train. So that was like the second time. The first time I was in Alexandria and a woman came up to me. She was black, and I took her in there and got her something to eat. This time, you know, the white woman, I'm thinking, oh, and I'm looking at her, and I'm just envisioning that "Make America Great Again" hat on her.
Oh gosh!
And I know you voted for that motherfucker, but now your ass out here hungry, asking a black person to buy you fried chicken.
That's terrible.
The fucking irony.
She probably didn't vote.
Fucking irony. She said he gonna get you for that goddamn hat
on
this situation. So it's about to get real in a minute. It's about to get real. They about to starve this shit out y'all ass.
You know what? The one thing that I can applaud for Trump.
What's that?
He's pulling the wool back. It's exposing everything.
I don't know if it's exposing things.
Yes.
I think it's exposing people.
Yeah, that.
He's exposing not only white people, but he's exposing the ignorance and the self-hatred
not even that,
of
just
niggas.
In addition to that, just the governments, the agencies that need to be checked anyway. Like, we need a full investigation of the country. Like, so
well, I don't know if it's necessarily that we need a full investigation of the country. You can't expect the police department to investigate one of their officers shooting and then come to the conclusion that the officer is at fault. You should never expect that. And you can't
there has to be checks and balances.
It has to be checks and balances, but the way this shit set up here, they're not going to investigate each other. They're going to look for a fucking scapegoat. That's what. Of course,
but this is what
Trump
is doing.
Trump is simply exploiting a system for his own personal gain that was here to keep people that are not rich and black folks in check. He's simply exploiting it for his own gain. And he don't give a fuck because how old is he? In his mid-70s? It ain't like he got a lot of time to go. He got enough money to keep motherfucking lawyers to keep the government at bay for years until he croaks. So he don't really give a fuck about what he's doing right now, but he's sitting in a position where he's done so much dirt. Now, out of all the dirt that I've done, I can use government resources, not even my own. I can use government resources to keep motherfuckers off my ass.
And he's doing exactly what he set out to do, to expose the country. This is what he set out to do. He said it years back.
Yeah, he did say
it. So this is what he set out to do.
I don't think he's doing it for noble reasons. I just think that...
Oh, of course not.
For selfish reasons, he's just simply, ooh, what does this do? Ooh, what does this do?
Yes, set his name in stone in history books.
What does this do? This motherfucker's just fucking up he's like a fucking kid in the motherfucking room where he's been told, don't touch some shit. And then when you walk away, he's touching every fucking thing he ain't got no business putting his hands on.
I think the country needs to be audited.
White people.
It's a shame that, folks have to take the hit.
White people, you did this shit to yourself. And Hispanics. Let me not let you motherfuckers off the hook either.
That was the biggest foot in the ass.
Let me not let you Boricuas and motherfucking maricones.
Oh my gosh, no.
You motherfuckers, you fucking coconuts out there.
Excuse me. The views expressed on this here show are those exclusively of TJ, the Chicago Kid.
You motherfuckers.
Don't do that.
You motherfuckers, especially you white Cubans down in Florida. You motherfuckers that Castro threw out. You motherfuckers.
Oh, I was about to say something. I ain't gonna do it.
Y'all motherfucking ass is partly responsible for this shit too. Cause you keep thinking that these racist white folks, because your skin is light and their skin is light, that they gonna embrace you. They gonna accept you into their fucking society. No. Now, this is not a condemnation of white individuals, because I got white friends and I got a lot of white women.
You got friends? I thought you
I got
had
white.
no friends.
I got white friends. I'm just joking.
A white friend.
White people that I'm cool with, white women that I want to put dick in.
You would do that?
This is not about you. This is about what you all come from as a fucking whole. You come from some fucked up shit. And right now, you got an old rich white man who he's compartmentalized everybody. He got white, he got black, he got Hispanic. But at the top of the echelon, the top of that pyramid, rich motherfuckers. That's all he cares about. And he don't give a fuck about y'all. So while he locking y'all kids in cages, when a majority of those that are here illegally are visa overstays from Canada, from Great Britain, from France, from Portugal, but he's only locking up y'all meter speaking asses.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all need to catch the fade too. So when the shit hit the fan, you better get right, because these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about none of y'all. None of you. They only care about you when they want to bullshit you and tell you that they want you to be a part of America and they want immigration to be legal, and then the next thing you know, they locking y'all motherfucking ass up and throwing y'all out. I have not seen one Canadian captured by ICE and thrown out the country. Not one English person, not one French, not one Portuguese person, all brown people. So y'all need to have an internal meeting, just like black people need to get their shit together too. Y'all need to have an internal meeting and talk to each other and get on board and get this shit together, because white people are at a zero growth rate. More of them are dying than being born. White males, white females are basically becoming infertile in the United States.
Actually, I read an article that said that that the population is not growing at the rate that it usually is.
It's not growing. What they're not saying is it's not growing for whites. Black people and Hispanic people and Asians, we fertile than a motherfucker.
But black folks, people ain't having babies like they used to.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I hate black too. People ain't having babies like they used to.
If you go to like a place in this area, the Shady Grove Fertility Clinic, and see who's there. Go to any fucking fertility clinic and see who's there. It's white people.
Yes, because people are playing being and all that other stuff now.
It ain't that.
You ain't got to be all up at the clinic.
It's because white women and white males are becoming fertile. This is nature taking this course.
You said they're becoming fertile?
They're becoming infertile.
Oh, infertile.
White people have been at a zero growth rate. I
think it's all races. It's everybody.
No,
it's the fluoride in our water. It's the hormones in our chicken. It's messing folks up.
But that's... And I was talking about conspiracy theories. That's by design,
of course,
to control populations, people of color.
Right. Because
people of color, and by 2050, will exceed the white population in the United States.
But everybody drinking the same water.
But what I'm saying, but not in the same places. Because there are white people in Michigan that ain't drinking the water of Flint.
Oh, but there's white people drinking Flint water too.
Those are poor white people. They're expendable. I'm talking about the people in the suburbs. Their water are clean. You got people in Gary, Indiana that
they still sipping fluoride
living in apartment complexes and living in developments where the soil is contaminated, where people are getting sick. But that's specifically designed in places where people of color are, to limit and to hinder their population growth. But scientifically, you can look this up. Whites have been at a zero growth rate for since 1990, which means that more white people are dying than they're being born. And white people are becoming more and more infertile because they don't have the protection of melanin from the sun, which affects them being able to produce children. They're in the fertility clinics. So when you ain't producing no children.
Right.
And you watching these people of color coming up, you start to fucking panic. You got to do something to balance it out. You got to have your Flints. You got to have your soil contamination in Gary, Indiana. You have to have bad water in New Orleans, where a majority of the people, I mean, they wash fucking New Orleans out. They want to control the populations in these places where black people and Hispanic people are thriving. And they're trying to balance this shit out. So yeah, there's it's overall more people are dying than it is. But this is I'm talking about the reason this is going on in the white community is because that's just nature. Hispanic, we not having children because we not having them. Hispanics ain't having because they not having them.
Right.
Asians ain't doing it because they ain't doing it. But whites ain't doing it because they can't. So
okay, I'll agree with you with that.
We're gonna
and
take
it's all by design.
We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break because you know my sinuses is acting up.
You gotta wipe off that hat.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Ski wash.
Stick around. Y'all be ready to call in and talk some shit to us because B breath stinking, and I need a reason for her to shut the fuck up. This Streetz Talk radio show.
Mixtape.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
I wish I were on a long sea voyage somewhere. Not too much deck tennis, no frantic dancing, and no responsibility.
We back. If y'all if y'all are in the chat room on the YouTube page, there is a character in there named Charles Woodruff. I'm trying to get this dumbass on my show. I got to get him on the show. For those of you all that know me, let me just let you all know. If you want to know why I say shit like funky bitches or I have such a foul ass mouth and I can be
Trout's
somewhat
mouth.
This motherfucker, Chuck is my boy from way back, and we got fucking stories for days. But if you want to meet a motherfucker who primary responsible for me just not having no fucks to give.
Hold up, we don't even like you.
I know.
And so you want to bring in somebody else
I want
that's
you to
like
know where
you?
that shit come from.
It's a no for me, Chuck. Okay.
Ain't that a bitch? So what else? What else was we doing? We was discussing
Chuck.
something else.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some respect on Soulja Boy's name.
Oh my God.
And give him his credit in these
What
streets.
in
Y'all
the
gonna stop playing
entire
like
fuck,
Soulja
man?
Boy
Where did he
ain't make
come
everybody
from?
hot in these streets.
Where the fuck did he come from? Where has he been?
He was in a drug induced coma
Obviously.
somewhere, and he woke up because he said he only do weed.
He only
but
do
I'm
weed.
lying. I know he lying.
If
but
Soulja Boy do weed, if he only do weed,
but
that's some bullshit.
he was out there and he was, saying how he pretty much put everybody on. And when you go down his discography or so, I must agree with Soulja Boy. He done gave a few of these folks some good lines. They've been biting Soulja Boy's style. Drake did take his line. Beyonce then took Soulja Boy's line. They need to give Soulja Boy some credit in these streets. Soulja Boy been raising them up, but they don't get the credit he deserve. Shout out to Soulja Boy. That Gucci headband was stretched all to be damned.
Like, what the fuck was that? Was he wearing on his head? That looked like some shit he sewed together.
They said he did the 10-year challenge on the headband, though.
Yeah, they got this 10-year challenge where you have
folks out here.
Black people always doing these dumbass fucking challenges, but they got this challenge where they have 10 years ago how you look and how you look now. Mm-hmm. But have you noticed if you go on IG, a lot of these motherfucking IG models ain't doing no 10-year challenge, especially the ones that they have work. Bernice Burgos, what's her name?
Yeah.
I ain't seen no 10-year challenge from her.
Yeah,
Irene the Dream.
I don't know these people.
No 10-year challenge. A lot of these
because of T.I. That's
I basically unfollowed a lot of these hoes because once I get a sense that they selling pussy, I bought pussy in the past.
Past week.
In the past, fuck you. I bought pussy in the past, and the idea of a woman that's just openly selling pussy right now is just a fucking turn off to me. Like, bitch, you is begging. There are places for that. There are places on the internet exactly for that. But for you to be on your Instagram, and then these bitches that put up their Cash App name, like, send me money. Bitch, if you don't get your...
Backpage has shut down. They was trying to be discreet, but...
Right.
Like,
Backpage and fuck the whole... the government and fuck the whole game up. Now you got to go to fucking Instagram and Snapchat to catch these bitches.
You be in somebody's DM.
No, I don't. If you are a motherfucker that sell pussy...
Let me see your inbox on Instagram.
I've been in your inbox, screenshot it, and put me out there.
Okay, we gotta get it to a bigger audience because we only got 6 viewers.
Oh my God, yeah, we only got 5 people.
Because the people inboxes that you in, I'm sure they not checking for our junkie show.
But here's one thing.
Can we get the number back up there?
Yeah, the number is 301-232-5700. Call and share your thoughts with us. There's something that's going on Twitter right now. That's really caught my attention. There's this thing called First Them. It's a hashtag called First Them.
First Them?
First Them.
Okay.
It was started by Tariq Nasheed, the dude that do Hidden Colors, the Hidden Colors videos. Yes. And I guess it was a response to the Me Too movement and You Okay Sis, the stupid ass hashtags.
I don't know that one.
And Tarania Burke, who was the original black woman that did the Me Too movement, who looks like KRS-One.
Oh, that's who they had that picture up with KRS-One.
I need to send
for the 10-year challenge.
I need to send Trump.
I was like, who the hell is that? She do look like
her
sis.
face is burnt the fuck up.
Oh, that's terrible. She's beautiful on the inside.
He started a hashtag called Them Too, which basically is addressing all of the whites in Hollywood that have been accused of some misgiving, some wrongdoing, that they're not prosecuting with the same ferocity that they are Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and with this upcoming thing, Michael Jackson.
What kind of?
Ferocity.
Oh, you said it was a V in there.
I said ferocity.
All right. We'll play it back.
Go
ahead.
You got the hearing
back
of a retard. But he started this called First Them. And what people are trying to say is he's trying to divert attention from R. Kelly, which is kind of bullshit because a lot of the people that he's mentioned, like Ted Nugent, for instance. Ted Nugent is on video bragging about this girl's 13 or 14-year-old, this 13 or 14-year-old girl whose mother signed the rights over to Ted Nugent, and Ted Nugent is bragging about having a sexual relationship with her.
Told you.
And nobody is saying anything about Ted Nugent, who said Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama can suck his machine gun, and had to get a visit from. He said this in concert. He had to say this shit in concert, and Secret Service paid him a visit, and he's bringing the attention to not Mick Jagger, the dude that's in with the the Rolling Stones, somebody who has relationships. Has a history of relationship with young girls. So
it's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them. What he's doing is bringing the attention. So what the Shea Butter crowd, the Shea Butter black feminist crowd is doing is they're getting upset because they're saying he's trying to, you know, because his attitude is basically you should care about sexual assault, period. If your issue is protecting women, then there are a lot of these men that he's mentioning that have assaulted black women. And these same Shea Butter feminists ain't they ain't got the time nor the energy to prosecute them. It's a lot of what a new word I learned called misandry. They're misandrous. They have a hatred of men, but particularly black men, and they do it in the name of black feminists, black feminism, and it's bullshit because this is their time. All eyes on them. These same black feminists.
You hard on the black ladies.
You funky bitches.
You are so hard on the black women like you didn't come from one.
I'm not. If you give me a second, let me explain.
I'll let you.
Tamika Mallory, who's one of the organizers of the Women's March that occurred this weekend, has been under fire for...
They need to sit down somewhere. I'm sorry.
For going to Savior's Day and, you know, associating with Minister Louis Farrakhan of the Nation of Islam. And she went on The View and was attacked by Meghan McCain. I mean, she was just flat out attacked. You gonna denounce him? Are you gonna? And she just stood her ground. I thought it was kind of a milquetoast response, like, bitch, I'm gonna associate who the fuck I want to. Your father, basically, with his dead stinking ass, he voted a lot for the shit that Trump wanted to push through. Don't tell me who to renounce, who to denounce. And it's kind of funny how people from outside of the community is always telling black people who our leaders are. But that's another conversation for another day. But
well, they picked a new leader, Cardi B.
She has been attacked, under constant attack by whites. And the feminists, the Jones, the Jamila Lemieux, the Tarania Burks, none of these bitches have come forward to protect Tamika Mallory. Because Tamika Mallory isn't attacking black men. She's not. She's not making her focus black men. So you got these funky black feminist funky bitches who ain't stepped up and used their platform to check white women, to check white males, to check anybody coming for the sister. So Tarania Burke.
So wait a minute.
The men they're her security, literally.
Where the men that's stepping forward?
When she goes from place to place,
or defending.
When she goes from place to place, my son, the general, who's a rapper from New York,
right?
He is the head of her security. He's always with her. Men are. If you study Tamika Mallory and look at her moves, the brothers are always coming to her for defense. Sisters are too. My issue is these black men hating fucking black feminists. Why isn't it that you all won't protect your sister and defend your sister? It's the hypocrisy, because there's no money in it from white daddy to fund your organization for you to defend one of your own. It's just not, especially from them attacking.
I'm not too familiar with black feminists, so
you're only familiar with these goddamn homosexuals.
Lies and deceit. Don't do that.
These homosexuals.
But yeah, I was a little perturbed with the Women's March and the pictures and stuff that I seen put up where I seen a lot of Cardi B signs, and so now she's the face of the movement.
But she's not though.
No,
she ain't.
No, of course she's not.
Cardi B.
But this is why. This is why. Another reason why this country is like such a joke. in the eyes of everybody outside of this country. Like, they laugh at us.
Well, why do you think they're laughing at us
us
as a result of Cardi B, though?
No, it's not. No, it's not just Cardi B. That's just one thing in addition. Like, are you gonna put Cardi B as your face of your movement? Like,
but I don't think it's a matter of Cardi B being at the front of the movement. I think that Cardi B is using her platform.
I'm not taking this as a jab at Cardi.
No.
But for the people that this is.
No. What's happening is number one, they're trying to appropriate Cardi like they do everything else.
Right. Of course.
But Cardi is not want to be appropriated because while people listen to her and listen to her talk and think she's uneducated, anybody with any kind of intelligence knows that she's a smart girl.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And she has the good comebacks. You know, they spicy and zesty. So, you know, who better to take the slings and the arrows per usual? Let's put Cardi up front and let them do everything to her and attack her to legitimize our movement, but she'll take all the damage. And then once she take the damage, we'll throw it to the side and prop somebody else.
Right. I understand what's going down, but I'm like,
it's not a matter of she's, you know, they've chosen her to be the leader. They're just using her to be the sacrificial lamb.
I agree with that.
So,
but I'm like, this is you have a movement out here. Like it seems like a mockery. And more of the same that you get from folks out there. They make a mockery and joke with everything. And how could you take folks serious, like, when this is what you see?
Trump, put that picture up that I just sent you. You sure?
You got dial-up.
Okay, just pop it.
God damn, man. Your motherfucking internet and this bitch is slow. What you got, AOL?
Oh, I have AOL. Don't
Got the AOL dial. You got AOL at home?
I still have my AOL email address.
That's fucking
I do.
trifling.
Because I'm loyal.
Yeah, you loyal? Your husband would say different.
He would not.
He would say different.
Anywho.
What other celebrity fuck shit? So, you know, this is Taranya Burke. For those of y'all, she's the originator of the Me Too movement. This is her 10-year challenge picture. As soon as Trump gets it up. Because his motherfucking fat fingering the goddamn keyboard. You can't tell me that ain't Karis One and drag.
Yeah, the internet is vicious.
Man, she looked like fucking Karis.
Chris.
Got the same motherfucking set. Look at her bottom row of teeth. They crowded just like his.
Oh yeah, she got the South Bronx face.
Somebody been separated at birth.
South Bronx. What?
Damn, she tore up. And she's supposed to be a victim of sexual assault.
Oh.
I can't, and this is fucked up because we had a conversation today.
She's beautiful on the inside.
And we said, you know, is there anything in comedy that's off limits? And my opinion is, ain't nobody took no pussy from you.
That was one of Bill Cosby's folks.
No.
Who is she?
She's the one who originally came up with the hashtag Me Too, and they white women appropriated it from her and excluded her from the movement. So now the leaders of the Me Too is Melissa Milano, the actress.
Oh, really?
One of the ones who's supposed to be a victim of Harvey Weinstein.
So
they just
that.
appropriated and gave all the credit to her, but Taranya Burke is the one who originally came up with the hashtag.
We're not gonna bash this beautiful black sister right here.
Girl, you gonna stop lying. She is not beautiful.
That blazer that she has on is lovely. Don't do that.
I think very deeply.
Now tell me what the F am I supposed to do?
Oh shit.
That's terrible. Don't do that.
What's the other fuck shit that's going on?
Chris Brown.
Arrested in Paris for rape.
Allegedly, but then
allegedly,
the young woman came forward and said that Chris wasn't involved. So I don't know. They're coming after Chris now, the man.
Well,
they're trying to take Chris down.
You know
Don't
why,
do
though?
that because
he did that deal where he obtains all his masters.
Right. Good job, Chris.
This is what happens when black people take ownership of their shit. Michael Jackson gets ownership of the Sony music catalog, and you see after they came after him, Prince ended up getting a deal where he gets all of his original masters back from Warner Brothers, and all of a sudden he dies of fentanyl when he think that he's just taking some fucking regular ass painkillers.
And he did not take drugs.
Right.
Don't come for Prince.
And you have all these black artists, whenever they start to assert themselves and take control of their careers to get all of their masters back, then all of a sudden, I mean, Chris Brown been fucking up for a while.
He's a country boy from Tappahannock. Don't do Chris like that.
He's been fucking up for a while. I mean, sometimes you make it where people can easily fuck with you.
He was young.
Okay,
he was on his Bobby Brown tip.
I completely get the fact that he was young, but you can't
he's
hold
growing up,
the
he's
door.
getting his life together.
You can't hold.
He got his baby. He's being a good baby's father.
Yeah, but he constantly finding himself in shit. And at some point in time, Chris Brown has been around in the spotlight long enough to know that he's a target and that motherfuckers is gonna come after him. So he needs to be able to move and get around certain shit without always finding himself in the spotlight in a negative light. Since the whole Rihanna incident, how many things has gone on that he's been involved in? Step the fuck back, bro. Get you a good
Actually, he did.
Bullshit.
He did step back. Chris Brown has been low-key.
He had them bitches in his house where they had the motherfucking police outside and the helicopters over his house. They
were very extra with
that.
They
was very extra with that. But at the end of the day, you had them funky bitches in your house. Do like motherfucking Dave Chappelle suggested and make these bitches sign a disclosure when they walk in the door. I am coming with the intentions to fuck. This is why I'm here. Here is my motherfucking driver's license. Copy my driver's license, and he has a notary on site, so we can sign this shit. So I can go ahead. And do what
even if you do that, there's still ways to get around that.
There's ways to get around it.
I came to fuck, but I didn't come to get that.
But ain't nobody who signed a disclosure and do all of this gonna be willing to, after the fact, say, nah, I didn't want to. You didn't went this motherfucking far.
You can say, oh, I didn't want that.
Yeah,
I came for missionary.
That's why
I did not come for that.
Well, we know you're not going to get any missionary. I just think that the youngster need to put some more people around, some different people around him, because Chris Brown could have ascended so far as an artist, but he keep getting caught up in stupid shit. Like Jay-Z put people around him that was street, but he put some real business people around him.
Jay-Z got to the level that he's at now because of Beyonce. I'm going to say it. I'm going to stamp it. He's at this level because of Beyonce and the machine that's behind her.
Then why is Beyonce's net worth less than his?
Says who?
Those are the facts.
Says who? Pull it up. Let me see receipts.
I can't tell B nothing.
And even if that is factual, he still wouldn't have gotten into the room that he got into.
Jay-Z's net worth is reportedly at $900 million. Beyonce probably ain't even cracked 350. Let's see.
I don't think that would be factual, but
Beyonce's net worth according to Business Insider is worth $355 million. Jay-Z had twice her net worth when they got married.
I doubt it.
You can live in denial all you want.
But like I said,
that's called cognitive dissonance.
He didn't get into them rooms that he got into until he got with Beyonce.
That's not true. That's absolutely not true. She just a funky breath ass shaker.
You're not gonna give sisters no credit. She upgraded him.
What you're not going to do is always find a way to assign some excess of a man to a fucking woman. The man was worth maybe $600, $700 billion.
I didn't say he didn't have money. No, he was not worth no $600, $700 billion. Boy, bye.
Jay-Z was.
He was not worth no $600 billion.
Jay-Z was considered the second or third richest hip hop artist for almost the last 20 years.
He was now worth $600 billion.
Behind Jay-Z, behind Diddy, and behind Dr. Dre.
He was not $600 billion.
Both of them. He exceeded both of them.
Get your numbers correct. He was not $600 billion. Sir.
Beyonce is worth a staggering $355 million, and he's worth almost 3 times as much.
I don't care what you say.
What fucking room did she get him into that she can't get her own ass in to make that money?
Matthew knows got that man up to the level that he is. No, I don't hate men. I'm kudos.
Start the hashtag.
Kudos to Jay-Z.
Hashtag B hates men.
But I said that because somebody in the chat room was saying that they haven't come for Jay-Z yet.
They haven't come for Jay-Z.
And
they wanted to.
They're not going to come for him because his money is long.
Jay-Z has told the line. Jay-Z has told the line. He got enough money to tell white people to fuck off. But at the same time,
I don't think he got that much money.
He got enough money to tell white people to fuck off, but he has to do it in a way, and his money insulates him from any criticism. Because right now, Dame,
he's not untouchable.
One of his former business partner, Dame Dash, is trying to, for whatever reason, make Jay-Z out to be a child molesting pervert. Like
no, he's not out to. I didn't take that from the interviews that he's out to make him.
Really?
No, I didn't take that as. Come on now, we discussed this before. Jay-Z has dealt with some youngins.
Who was talking about that before Dame did? Exactly.
It wasn't up for discussion.
Exactly. Nobody.
No, the internet was buzzing. As soon as the R. Kelly thing came up, the internet was buzzing.
The R. Kelly thing came
way before Dame Dash did the interview with Nick Cannon or whoever else.
Okay, just like you just asked me, get the receipts. Let's see the fucking dates.
The internet was buzzing.
Exactly.
As soon as the
she
R.
ain't
Kelly
gonna produce shit.
As soon as
they just like to pull shit out of her big wide ass.
I will pull up your. She got cake.
Pull up on that big ass.
I will pull up your timeline because you was the one throwing it out there and throwing Jay-Z under the bus. Let's talk about it.
I was throwing him under the bus because I was dealing with our very dark friend.
And now you team Jay-Z.
That was in conjunction with what Dame was doing. Dame was the one who was on the inside, who's raising the question that Jay-Z
didn't. The question was already out there.
If you don't think Nick Cannon and Dame Dash had a conversation prior to going on the air that they was going to bring up the possibility of Jay-Z fucking with Foxy Brown.
Oh, sure, of course.
You're nuts.
Nick Cannon doesn't even like Jay-Z.
Dame Dash, in his attempt to impugn Jay-Z's character, tried to make it seem like Jay-Z was okay with R. Kelly fucking girls, which he quite possibly was, but he wanted to try to shield himself when his goofy ass was dancing in the Fiesta video, when he was dancing in the So Sexy video with R. Kelly and Twister. You dancing and shaking your ass in videos of R. Kelly when you're currently dating a woman that you say R. Kelly molested as a child and raped.
And Jay-Z dated her as well.
Jay-Z dated her before.
Exactly, but as well. So
I won't even say as well. I will say before, which makes Dame really a slimy, sleazy.
Like I said, all of them are in the same boat. Hollywood. That's how they get down. They signed up for it. And I'll say allegedly.
Somebody in the chat room says B is high. I agree.
No, I'm not. Jay Carter.
She had a. You know who that is? That's Javon.
Oh, you giving out people governments all on the show? Who you working for?
Fuck them.
Huh? Is your agency shut down?
No, I work for myself.
Lies. I think he's an agent.
I don't work for myself. Oh, look. I've learned how to purchase houses without using my money or credit. It's about to go down. White folks.
You got another Nigerian scam.
I ain't got no Nigerian scam.
That cream ain't work out for you.
After I drop and flip a couple of these motherfucking properties, I'm gonna put some of you motherfuckers on. But it's about to get.
Oh, you got to get yours.
I got to get out of this tax shit, man. Look, if you need your taxes done, we're two.
Don't come to me because I'm over it. Okay. I'm dealing with my clients, my long-standing clients. I'm not taking nobody else.
I have a tax preparation service. If you
I'm over the tax.
Hit me on jjtaxservice@gmail.com. You can download the Taxes to Go app, upload all your information, send me the screenshot of your email address, and the number that it gives you, I prepare your shit. You can sign your shit, and we'll be done with your pussy ass.
And you'll get a free dirty hat with your tax services.
I can't stand your motherfucking ass. Why did you bring this dumbass hat back?
My hat is fly, and it's rainbow.
That hat smell like roach spray.
That hat stinks.
This hat smell like roach spray. Smell like you in motherfucking.
That hat stinks.
Goddamn lie.
That smells like lies, deceit, and just pure nastiness.
Look, I don't know what the fuck. This was like my favorite hat.
You're not gonna. Oh my god, I can tell.
I'm gonna take this motherfucker to the cleaners and have Mei Ling buff this motherfucker out and put it back.
She gonna say me no do for you. Hat stink.
Fuck you. Look, we need to call in 301-232-5700. We got about 10 minutes left before Trump emoji face ass cut us the fuck off. He tried to start us before we was ready today. And do us a favor, can y'all take, once the video is up, just could you be so kind as to share the video with your friends, because I need to get the views.
And letting all this good material go to waste.
All this good material go to waste. I mean, if you really want to see some funny shit, go to last week's show.
Your joke was so whack.
Go to last week's show. And because
please, y'all give him a point for his joke last week, please.
I gave him one. The first show back
Trump,
this season.
You give him a point.
The first show back this season, we went dark. We was all serious, and we came back the second show, which was last week, and we was just being light and cracking jokes. And B don't like nobody to score points on her.
It's okay.
You don't like nobody to fucking get.
But let it be a good joke. I mean, it was.
That was a great fucking joke. You got to go back and watch the old show.
Yeah, our hats kind of look alike. Hee hee. No, we don't know this lady.
Bullshit. Norman should be back next week. Like I say, he had to get stitches in his asshole.
Don't do that. Norman was at a Sharpie convention. Speaking with Jermaine Jackson on the importance of edge control.
Norman was challenging himself this weekend.
He gonna be mad.
And he got ripped from his asshole to his appetite. So the surgeon, he had to go see a surgeon to try to,
He's an edge control ambassador.
Sew that shit up. Why you fucking with Norman while he not here?
Because Norman tried.
Norman, your motherfucker.
I tried to get a rainbow representative over here with the hat.
Normally,
and Norman ain't like it.
Normally y'all gang up on me, but y'all coming for each other now. I guess y'all saw that it's just not gonna work. Come for the.
I'm my own woman.
Ain't your own woman.
So,
yeah, what the fuck ever.
Norman, we miss you, Norman. Come on back, Norman.
Actually, don't, because this whole area don't smell like Naloxone 9 and motherfucking lube. It don't.
Oh, don't do that. That is so. Not on my time.
Trump,
reclaiming my time.
What the fuck you got going on, you emoji face bastard?
Oh, you ain't got nothing else to talk about on your show?
No, I got plenty to talk about, but I'm.
Well, we don't have enough time to talk about. I did want to discuss the video that I sent you about the selling of the Negro. We don't have enough time to get into that. But for you all listening, go to YouTube and
check out a video called "How to Sell to a Negro."
How to sell a Negro.
How to sell to a Negro.
It was a study done in 1954. There was billions of dollars just not being checked for in the black community. So they studied black folks and came up with a plan on how to sell our ass. And they pretty much done and
if you look at it,
it's genius. It's brilliant.
It's totally relevant till today. And it's at the point now that it's not even a point that they have to like sell us anything.
No.
It's just a self-perpetuating mentality that we have to buy and purchase things, high quality things, in order to feel like we have any value. And we'll do it with others, and we won't do it with ourselves. Like I brought there's a company that produces apparel for members of the Nation of Islam, and I bought
bow ties.
No, they got shirts, they got sweatshirts, sweatsuits, jackets. And I bought one from one of the brothers who I've been knowing for over 20 years. I got one for him as a gift. It was pretty pricey. but I went and got it anyway. But what I know about us is we don't see the value in paying for expensive shit for each other. But if you put a Gucci,
no, we equate good quality and value with a dollar sign.
Not only
that's what we equate, and that's not always.
It's not just that, but we do it with others. Because see, I can go to Gucci, I can go get a Hermes bag and pay $5,000 for it. And is a Hermes?
It's Hermes.
Hermes, whatever. I don't buy that bullshit.
Hermes.
Herpes, I don't fucking know.
But he knows fashion, okay?
I don't fucking know. I'm just simply saying we'll go pay.
He know fashion.
We'll go pay $2,000-$3,000 for them bags. But if a black woman was hand sewing bags and making her own bags from hands,
she Betsy Rawson.
She bet not motherfucking dare try to sell you a bag for fucking $30. You lose your fucking mind, bitch. You better get this motherfucking bag for $10. But we'll go buy a pair of shoes and pay $1,500 for them. Christian Louboutin. I used to say Louboutin, but Christian Louboutin. We'll go pay $1,500 for some Christian Louboutins because they got some fucking red paint on the bottom of them.
Yeah. You're paying for a brand.
You paying for a brand, but if somebody like Rock Deep, which is an African-American owned apparel company and shoe company that's located right here in the DMV area, we won't pay $75 for a pair of his shoes. But
I've never heard of that. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's called Rock Deep. They have a shit. He's about to open up a store next month in Alexandria. Rocky, that's a free pub for you, motherfucker. Just so you know.
I want to check.
Yeah, no. I bought a pair of shoes from. I bought a pair of shoes from him, and he's having his store open. And the fact is, we'll go to Foot Locker and buy a pair of
20 $300,
$400 pair of Yeezy Boosts. Them ugly ass shoes. Ugly ass shoes. We'll go buy those. And Adidas isn't owned by African American, but Rocky is a black dude that sells shoes. We won't go spend money with him. We'll find every reason in the world. Oh, these ain't Nike. And we equate. And what they did within that video that we're talking about is,
please check it out. It's amazing.
They show white merchants how to play with the minds of black people to let them know that, you know, if you buy this expensive shit from me, this will make you a better Negro. You'll look better. You'll feel better. You'll be
your Negro class.
More right. You'll be at the top of your Negro class. So check out that video called "How to Sell to a Negro."
And what I gathered from that, because it's a whole plan they devised, and when you look at, you know, how African American is just dominating everything, music, and the reach that the cultures have. You sell to the Negro, you sold to the world. Right. That's basically what I gathered.
And one of the sayings is we are the culture, but the fact of the matter is we're not making money off our culture. No. We don't make money off our culture. So
go get you a pair of S. Carters.
We are. Today is the 22nd.
That's giving Jay-Z some more money.
I know. We are the 22nd. We coming up on Black History Month.
It's our month, y'all.
It's gonna be our month. You know, the shortest month. The shortest month of the fucking year is Black History Month. And
I say get extra black for Black History
for
Month.
Our assignments for those
stay away from your memes.
We are going to, each one of us are going to do like homework assignment on black people, not the standard black people, the MLK and the Malcolm X. We're going to talk about black people that you don't fucking know about. Can we do that?
Okay.
Norman can tell us about black gay people.
Don't do that.
You can tell us about big fat black women.
Oh, you tried it. You tried it.
Sarah Bartman, you can start with Sarah Bartman with the big old ass.
You tried it. You gonna tell us about fat neck folk starting with Busta Rhymes.
So we're coming up on the close.
Oh, turtlenecks.
B don't want to do y'all taxes. I do. So if you are interested, in having your taxes done, hit me up on the J&J Tax Service Facebook page.
Get your ski hats, please.
And download the Taxes to Go app. That way you all won't have to come out in this motherfucking cold to get your shit done. B, besides the motherfucking
you can
the food bank line, where can they find
you? They can find me on Shoot, what I'm on? Instagram at
not a scale. You're not on a scale.
_ B Johnson. You tried it.
I had to get one before we go out the door.
Fat back eating ass.
They can find you B _ Johnson
at
on
the _ B Johnson. BEE Johnson on Instagram.
Fellas, send her all.
Don't look for me nowhere else. Okay,
all the dick
stalking.
pictures that you want because she ain't getting no meat right now from my husband. You can find
I'm
me.
gonna let you know.
You can find me on Twitter under Jokes Galore, where I've been blocked by several people. You can find me on Instagram on TJ _ the Chicago Kid. And if you're lucky,
find
you
them
might
fighting in your inbox.
Find me under your mama's bed while your daddy is in the shower before I can run and get the fuck out the room.
Sniffing shoe soles.
This is TJ the Chicago Kid, B Johnson, and in absentia, our boy Mr. Norman, who's out getting his asshole sold up.
You won't do that to Norman.
We the fuck out of here. See you in 7 days.
Already. Trump tried.